The next is whole food. What do I mean by whole food? Whole food is just minimally processed. Now technically frying an egg is changing it. You are processing it to some extent, but the further you change it from how you would find it in nature, the worse it is for you. So you cannot find this in nature. You cannot find it like that. They are highly, highly processed. So the best you'll find is the better versions, but it's still bad for you. Okay? The fruit juice. If you want fruit, have fruit. That's what I say. Not that you can never have. So, to give an example, sometimes my little one will go out somewhere and they want a dessert. It's like you can have fruit juice or a dessert. You can't have both because they're both a dessert. You know? I mean, has anyone make their own fruit juice? Well, if you do, you'll find that just to get this much, I mean, an orange will give you like that much orange juice. So to get a proper glass worth, then you're going to need sort of 6-7 oranges. Who would have 6 or 7 oranges, and if you're like me, gulp it down in 90 seconds? You wouldn't do it. So when people say, oh, it's natural, there's lots of things are natural. That's far from natural. And natural don't mean it's good either. I mean, earthquakes are natural. Snake venom's natural. Mercury is natural. So it doesn't mean it's good. So this is highly processed. Now, if you did say make your own fruit juice, first off, you're going to say, wow, I'm having too much. How many oranges you've got to get through to do that? We wouldn't eat that amount. That's why if people eat fruit, they'll eat less of it. You wouldn't eat 6-7 oranges. But to keep it like this in the shelf, if you make your own juice, come lunchtime, it's gone brown. Within the hour, it starts to oxidize and go off. Well, how does it stay like that? It's because it's not fruit juice anymore. It's been pasteurized, which basically means boiled for hours. Then they dye it, and they artificially flavour it, and normally add artificial vitamins and stuff to be able to legally call it food. Okay, so it's not. It's just a junk food. Again, can we have junk food? Yes, we can. But we're having this all the time, not realising it's junk food. Margarine is just a copy. It's just a copy. It's not real butter. You try and make margarine. Try and make it. Unless you've got a food factory, no chance. You could make butter relatively basically. Yes, it's technically processed to some extent, but it's pretty straightforward. So again, people pop out for lunch and get their sandwiches. This is vastly different. All of that is not naturally occurring. That's very highly processed. So even if you start with good ingredients, which you probably don't, margarine is completely synthetic. Fruit juice is very different to fruit. All the low fat in general, when I hear low fat, I normally mean high sugar. Because if you take the fat away, you take the flavour away, normally you replace it with sugar. Soy, don't have any soy. Soy should not be a food. It should not be in the food chain. It is not a food we should be eating, okay? We should not be having soy infant formula. We should not be having soy replacements. If you're allergic to dairy, try nut milks. If that don't do it, don't have it. But it's not a food. All the ready-mades, all the sugar-free. I mean, just from people have diet drinks. You're not going to lose weight with diet drinks. Okay, they've shown how it affects your metabolism. I could do a whole talk on artificial sweeteners. It's not good. Again, some sort of rice cake. Yes, you can get a better quality, but that is such a processed food. If you didn't have big food factories, you couldn't make the stuff. So this is how we want to have food, and hopefully you look at this and go, actually, that looks tasty. It could be things like liver, which is an older food with some avocado. It could be a chicken stir fry with some broccoli or green beans and so on. It could be a poached egg with some smoked salmon and asparagus. A fry-up should be a good meal. Maybe get rid of the baked beans, because they're not real beans, and the toast, and have like sausages, bacon, eggs with some mushrooms, some tomatoes, and maybe a handful of spinach. Healthy breakfast. Healthy breakfast. It's not the greasy calf version, but it's healthy breakfast. Cook that in some coconut oil. You're good to go. You're good to go, and you'll feel very different. So things like seared tuna or just roasted joints. People used to always have a roast. Do we have that less now? Different salads, avocados, and buying real meat, real fish, and real vegetables. This is whole minimally processed food. Again, all we know the crap, carbohydrates, refined sugars, added preservatives. Apart from the K part, all the rest you then eliminate. Okay, it's very easy to make wraps here just with a lettuce leaves. People like fajitas and they just use a lettuce leaves for that. You can put a cauliflower through a food processor, just fry it up in a bit of coconut oil if you like rice. It's very, very nice. If you like the texture of pasta, because if you said to someone, I have a bowl of plain pasta, they'd go, oh, I'm not going to have that. It's just the texture they like, and there's things which go with it. Just get a courgette. Put it through like a spiralizer, so it comes out like noodles, or peel it like a tagliatelle. You can slot that in, make your own lasagnas. So you can have minimally processed food very easily. So first off, good quality food. Second, as close as it would appear to nature.